Okay, we'll call the Tremont Planning Board meeting of November 12th to order at 6 p.m. Roll call, we have Renee Hodgson, Brett Witham, Beth Gott, Ben Harper, myself, Mark Good, CEO John Larson, and Tom Benson, who's representing the Mitchells on the Bayview Drive subdivision change. And of course, member of the public, Jane Ashworth. Minutes, October 22nd. I had a question, and under 4, it says, Mr. Harper moved with Mr. Witham seconding to amend September 24 minutes to reflect fire chief stated one hammerhead would be sufficient. That's correct, but I think the motion was to approve as amended. Is that correct?
Sure. I believe so, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't say that, just the motion that's reflected here in the minutes doesn't say that they were approved. Okay, so that needs to be, we have to amend the amendment, I guess, more or less. So anybody see anything else? Everything else looked fine to me.
Yeah.
Guys agree?
Yeah.
I'll take a motion to amend the October 22nd minutes to reflect that for the motion was to approve as amended.
I so moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. Motion and second on the table to approve the minutes as amended. Minutes of October 22nd as amended. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? 5-0. Okay. Okay, public hearing. We'll open a public hearing on Amendment 1 to the Duck Cove Overlook subdivision at, I guess it's 602, would you say?
602.
Okay, 602. Any comments?
That's how I like
Any
it.
questions from the board? Here, okay. Okay, I'll take a motion to close the public hearing.
I so moved.
603.
And
603.
603, how's that? Okay. All in favor? Okay, here we go. Okay. So we're doing the findings of fact. I see that Mr. Benson has provided the 10-foot increments that we requested. Thank you, sir. Any other questions before I go through the checklist here? And we need a motion on each one, correct? Yep. First one, proposed subdivision will not result in undue water or air pollution. I don't think I need to read the rest of it. Somebody make a motion, whether it's met or not met,
Sure, I'll move this as met.
State the reason.
and based on, the reason.
Sure, I'll move this as met because this is just a, what are we doing here? We're just moving a lot line, right? It's a relocation of a lot line.
That's it.
There's no additional well, septic, no groundwork at all.
I second.
Motion is second on the table to find that the pollution condition has been met because it's just a lot line change and that'll have no undue effect on the water or air pollution. or wells or septic systems, and the wells and septic systems are existing. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Okay. Sufficient water. The proposed subdivision has sufficient water available for the foreseeable needs of the subdivision.
I'll move that this condition is met as well. It will not, the proposed amendment won't have any effect on the available water or the draw on that water, and the wells are already in existence.
Second.
Motion is second to table to find sufficient water condition has been met because of the proposed amendment will have no effect on the water available, and wells are in existence. All in favor? 5-0. Municipal water supply. Proposed subdivision will not cause an unreasonable burden on an existing water supply if one is to be used.
I move that this has been met because there's no public water supply available.
Is it met or not
Not
applicable?
It's not applicable.
Okay. We have a second?
Second.
Motion is second to table to find the municipal water supply condition is not applicable because we have no public water supply here in Tremont. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? 5-0. Okay. You okay, sir? Erosion. Proposed subdivision will not cause unreasonable soil erosion or a reduction in the land's capacity to hold water so that a dangerous or unhealthy condition results.
I'll move this condition is also met. Again, there's no proposed groundwork or earthwork here. It's just a lot line change, so there will be no soil erosion or reduction in the land's capacity to hold water.
Second.
Motion is second on the table to find the erosion condition is met for the stated reason. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? 5-0. Traffic. The proposed subdivision will not cause unreasonable highway or public road congestion or unsafe conditions with respect to the use of the highways or public roads existing and proposed, and if the proposed subdivision requires driveways or entrances onto a state or state aid highway located outside the urban compact area of an urban compact municipality. Are we an urban compact municipality at all, John? Are we an urban compact municipality? I think so. As defined by Title 23, Section 754, the Department of Transportation has provided documentation indicating that the driveway or entrances conform to Title 23, Section 704, and any rules adopted under that section.
I'll make a motion that this traffic motion is met because there will be no change to the driveways.
No change to the driveway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second.
Did you second it? I'm sorry.
Second.
Yeah. With motion and second to table, find the traffic conditions are met because there's no change to the driveway. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? 5-0. Sewage disposal. The proposed subdivision will provide for adequate sewage waste disposal and will not cause an unreasonable burden on municipal services if they are utilized.
I move that this has been met because all sewage disposal systems are already existing.
Second.
Motion is second on the table to find the sewage disposal condition has been met because all sewage disposal systems are existing. All in favor? Okay, municipal solid waste disposal. The proposed subdivision will not cause an unreasonable burden on the municipality's ability to dispose of solid waste if municipal services are to be utilized.
I make a motion that this is not applicable as there's no municipal garbage service or waste service.
Second.
Second by our municipal waste provider.
Municipal solid, yes.
Yeah. Motion is second on the table to find the municipal solid waste disposal condition is not applicable because the town has no solid waste disposal, municipal solid waste disposal. All in favor? 5-0.
I'm just curious, why do we even bother with that one if we don't have municipal, is it because it's required by the statute or something like that?
I'm guessing. John, can you answer that better?
Like, we don't have, so why even?
Why do we go through this every time if we don't have a
If we don't
municipal
have
solid waste?
municipal solid waste disposal, if we
Or
don't have
municipal
a
water.
town,
Water
you know,
supply.
town water,
So
town
we include that.
statute, okay, yeah, now I got it, sorry.
Okay. Aesthetic? Someday we might have.
Yeah, that's right.
Aesthetic, cultural, and natural values. The proposed subdivision will not have an undue adverse effect on the scenic or natural beauty of the area. Aesthetics, historic sites, significant wildlife habitat identified by the Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife or the municipality, or rare and irreplaceable natural areas or any public rights of way for physical or visual access to the shoreline.
Yeah, I'll move this conditions as met. Again, this is just a lot line change. There's no earthwork, no construction being proposed.
Second.
Motion is second on the table to find this condition has been met because it's just a lot line change and no work, earthwork or et cetera going on. All in favor? 5-0. Conformity with local ordinances and plans. Proposed subdivision conforms with the duly adopted subdivision regulation or ordinance, comprehensive plan, development plan, or land use plan, if any. In making this determination, the municipal reviewing authority may interpret these ordinances and plans.
I'll move again that this condition has been met. I mean, this is already an approved subdivision. This is just the move of a lot line, and you know, I think it complies with the ordinances and plans.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second on the table to find that the conformity with local ordinances and plans condition has been met because it's already an approved subdivision and it complies with existing ordinances. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? 5-0. Okay. Financial and technical capacity. The subdivider has adequate financial and technical capacity to meet the standards. I thought we had fixed that. Financial and technical capacity to meet the standards of this section.
I move this has been met because the applicant already owns the lot. And relocating the property line does not require additional development.
Second.
Motion is second on the table to find the financial and technical capacity conditions have been met because the applicant already owns the lot and relocating property line does not require additional development. All in favor? 5-0 again. Surface waters, outstanding river segments. Whenever situated entirely or partially within the watershed of any pond or lake or within 250 feet of any wetland, great pond or river as defined in Title 38, Chapter 3, Subchapter 1, or I, Article 2B, the proposed subdivision will not adversely affect the quality of that body of water or unreasonably affect the shoreline of that body of water. When lots in subdivision have frontage on an outstanding river segment, the proposed subdivision plan must require principal structures to have a combined lot shore frontage and setback from the normal high water mark of 500 feet. I'm not going to read the rest of this. I don't think I have to. You okay with that, John, if I don't read the rest of that? Are you okay with that if I don't read the rest of that?
I think we're fine. I think I'm gonna move it's not applicable because no portion of the subdivision is in the watershed of any pond or lake.
Yeah,
Second.
that's exactly it. Did we get a second?
Yeah.
Ben? Okay. Motion is second on the table to find the surface waters outstanding river segments condition is not applicable because no portion of the subdivision is within the watershed of any pond or lake. All in favor? 5-0 again. Groundwater. Proposed subdivision will not, alone or in conjunction with existing activities, adversely affect the quality or quantity of groundwater.
I'll move that's been met. Again, this is a move of a lot line. There's no additional draw on the water or no proposed wells. The wells are all existing, so there shouldn't be any impact on the groundwater.
I'll second it.
Second from you, Renee? Okay. Motion is second on the table to find the groundwater condition has been met. Because there's no additional draw of water, it's a lot line change and the wells are already existing. All in favor? Okay. Flood areas. Based on the Federal Emergency Management Agency's flood boundary and floodway maps and flood insurance rate maps and information presented by the applicant whether the subdivision is in a flood-prone area. If the subdivision, any part of it is in such an area, the subdivider shall determine the 100-year flood elevation and flood hazard boundaries within the subdivision. And we know that it's not, so I'm not going to read the rest. I'll take a motion.
I'll move that, oh, go ahead.
I move that this condition is not applicable because this subdivision is not located in a flood zone.
Second.
Motion is second on the table to find the flood areas condition is not applicable because the subdivision is not located in a flood zone. All in favor? Okay. Freshwater wetlands, jeez. I've been on the road too much here. Okay. All freshwater wetlands within the proposed subdivision have been identified on any map submitted as part of the application, regardless of the size of these wetlands. Any mapping of freshwater wetlands may be done with the help of local soil and water conservation district. Do we have one? Are there any? The big map here.
Probably on the original.
Are there wetlands, Tom?
There were none shown on the original plans.
Okay.
I don't believe there are wetlands.
Because I don't see anything on here. Anybody care to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that the freshwater wetland has been met, because there are no wetlands on the property.
I'll second.
Motion and second on the table to find the wetlands condition has been met because there are no wetlands located on the property. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor? 5-0. River, stream, or brook. Any river, stream, or brook within or abutting the proposed subdivision has been identified on any maps submitted as part of the application.
I move this condition's been met because no stream has been identified on the plan submitted as part of this application.
Second.
Motion is second on the table to find the river, stream, or brook condition has been met because there's no stream on the parcel in question. All in favor? 5-0. Stormwater. The proposed subdivision will provide for adequate stormwater management.
I'll move that this is met. Again, this is a lot line change. There's no earthwork done or change in how the stormwater is currently being draining, and I presume that that was reviewed as part of the original application for the subdivision and met in this case here for the lot line change.
A second.
Second.
Should beat you to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Motion is second on the table to find the stormwater condition has been met because it's just a lot line change and there's no, nothing that would affect stormwater management. All in favor? Spaghetti lots prohibited.
Is it non-applicable or met? Does next on both.
Let's see, it's not applicable.
Probably not applicable because it doesn't, I don't see that it,
There are no
Frontage
spaghetti,
on
no
those.
spaghetti lots there.
river, stream, brook, or anything.
Pardon? It's only in the shoreland, yep. Shoreline zones. Take a motion.
I make a motion that this spaghetti lots have been met because it was not applicable.
Not applicable?
Not
Yeah.
applicable.
Do I have a second?
I second it.
Okay, Renee seconded. Motion second to table to find that the spaghetti lots prohibited condition is not applicable because no portion of the subdivision is located in the shoreland. All in favor? 5-0. Lake phosphorus concentration, here's another one. Long-term cumulative effects of the proposed subdivision will not unreasonably increase a Great Pond's phosphorus concentration during the construction phase and life of the proposed subdivision.
I'll move it's not applicable because no portion of the subdivision or amendment is located near Great Pond.
I second it.
Motion is second on the table to find the lake phosphorus concentration condition is not applicable because no portion of the proposed amendment is near a Great Pond. All in favor? 5-0. Impact on adjoining municipality. Okay. We know there's no, it's not part of.
Yeah, I'll move it's not applicable because no portion of the subdivision or the amendment crosses municipal boundaries.
I second that.
Okay, motion and second on the table to find the impact on adjoining municipality conditions not applicable because no portion of the proposed amendment crosses municipal borders or boundaries. All in favor? 5-0. And last but not least here, land subject of liquidation harvesting. You want me to read that?
Yeah, you have to read that. I will say, I move that it, I guess we're gonna move that it's met.
Because, yeah.
No timber harvesting has occurred or is proposed.
Second.
Motion and second on the table to find the land subject of liquidation harvesting condition has been met because no timber harvest has occurred on the parcel. All in favor? Okay. Okay, now I need a motion to approve this Duck Cove Amendment, Duck Cove Overlook Amendment number 1.
I make a motion that we approve this subdivision approval as they've met all the requirements of the ordinance.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second on the table to approve the subdivision application for Duck Cove Overlook Amendment number 1 because it meets all the conditions. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Here we go, 5-0.
What took you so long?
I had to read some things. Especially about the municipal water and the municipal trash. Oh, we gotta sign this tonight? We're gonna make Mr. Benson wait for this?
Can wait.
How many copies do we have to do? Two, okay.
Just sign right order.
I thought you might
Oh.
have forgotten their phone number.
If he signs first, he signs first. I don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Well, it says chairman, so the chairman always signs under chairman, I'm guessing. I mean, I could be wrong. The state requirement says I have to sign somewhere else probably. Okay. There we go. Pass that one that way. Oh, don't worry.
You'll miss me when I'm gone.
You putting the car up for the winter, or are you gonna go sliding with it?
He's gonna put some studded tires on there and drive it. What is the date anyway?
11/12.
11:12?
Here, down here. Has to be in the same order.
Oh, has to be in the same order. Why is that?
I don't know, John said so. Wait, I haven't signed this.
Recorded it, just say you don't want two different signed copies.
Did Jay sign his?
Yep.
Okay.
Besides, I like to adjourn.
What's the M for, Ms. Scott?
Mingtons.
Oh, okay.
All right, I gotta borrow that.
Not Marie or
No, it's
Mary.
Beth Carroll, 2 R's, 2 L's, because Mom was a Carroll. So Beth Carroll, Mington Scott.
Or the baby, but it's this big. Yeah. Long way.
Preference which one I take?
Not really.
I go,
But John may have one, a preference.
They're both the same.
you happy?
Only if you are.
I am.
Okay. No new business, no CEO issues. Although I understand that we may have found a replacement for John.
They did.
Not that you could ever replace John, I should phrase it that way, but
The
selectmen will be
select board
looking to,
meeting, the person's been hired
okay,
at the select board meeting on the 18th. That select board will confirm that hire.
right, yeah.
Local person? Oh, we can't say.
We can't say,
Okay.
and nobody's told me anything despite my twisting arms. But I do know one thing, the
You-
person
you
is
talked to the right
is
people.
certified.
Well, you'd have to be certified.
No, the ones that we have not been, they've been working with John to get certification, okay.
You said he's certified.
I said the person is certified, didn't I say that?
You said
Yes,
he's
yes.
certified.
I said the person is certified,
No, you said he's certified.
okay.
You know something we don't know?
They is certified.
Okay, you're gonna use the right
Certified.
format.
That's good.
No, I don't know. If I said that, I misspoke, and it was a sexist thing to even make that assumption. Okay, so I apologize. The only other thing I want to mention under other is, if you folks recall, we have to tweak that residential solar definition, remember?
Yeah.
And we don't have to do that tonight, but we need to do that by January or by the end of January.
Yeah,
We got, that
We got a
thing's
problem,
thinking.
we got a problem here.
What?
Yeah.
ours does that. It just needs to be flushed. Just put the garbage can under it. Yeah. Ours did that a couple weeks ago.
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming out of the, oh, I thought it was
It's
the
not the
heat pump.
Coming out of the ceiling.
coming out of the ceiling,
Oh, my gosh.
and it's coming down the wall.
Someone's upstairs, I heard them banging around.
Oh, the cleaning people are probably upstairs.
What?
Cleaning people.
They're doing a
They
heck of a
broke
job.
something.
We should go up and, somebody should go up and check, I
That's
guess.
sure we haven't.
Okay.
John will.
Yeah, you know, we do need to discuss that again, I think.
Well, because I don't recall even what, I don't think we ever really arrived at a.
No, we didn't.
So.
And I remember, I'll say, after that meeting, I was thinking about it, and there is a question I have, or there was, because it had to do with, there's defining it by, I'm sure we'll have to get
what they want to do is make sure that, okay, if I have a solar panels on my roof, that I can send some of that electricity to you, essentially, the cost savings.
Right, and that's fine. And what we did, I think, is we tied that to, you know, it needed to feed the property it's on as well, you know, the residents.
Right.
Yes.
And I think, at least my thinking anyway, was that, you know, at least I wanted to do that because I also didn't want people that just, I understand we don't want like a big commercial, but I also kind of, at least I don't think it's a great idea to have
Well,
property that's
we
not
already weren't
occupied.
allowing
I
that.
know,
Okay.
property that's not occupied, but that has small, like little postage stamp, you know.
Right.
So I remember I was like, I think we tied it, we do need to talk about it again. We should get it on the agenda and invite people back or whatever.
Right, and if you recall, we have to really get it to selectmen by February to get it on the warrant for the town meeting. That change would have, that amendment would have to go before voters.
Okay. So I guess you're gonna get cracking.
Yeah, so how about if we put it on the agenda for our next meeting?
Sure.
You know, because in January, remember what's happening.
We have the, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be okay.
Yeah, we should get, was it Jeff Black? Who's the?
The cleaning guy spilled his bucket.
As long as he didn't kick it, we're good.
Wait, it seems like
Why would it come down there if it just filled his bucket?
When you were, when you said that, I'm looking outside, I thought
No,
somebody who
I
had an
heard
electric
water.
car, I
Yeah.
thought, oh, no, is there a fire?
Our heat pump did that, like,
I mean,
here
Some
months
kind of-
ago,
Oh.
but Kenny, you have to blow this, it gets backed up
Oh,
and stuff,
yeah.
and so if you just vacuum
Ceiling
it out, I
tiles
guess
over
is
there,
what he
like,
did, he
wet
pulled it
once.
out.
Into the water.
And, yeah, but it came inside instead of going out because it was blocked.
Okay.
He got it flushed out so that it didn't do it again. So the guy, Dave World, showed Kenny how to do it.
Okay, we need a motion to set the date for the next meeting, November 26th.
I make a motion, we set the next meeting date is November 26th, the planning board, Harvey Kelly meeting room at 6 p.m.
I'll second.
Okay, motion is second on the table to set the date for the next meeting. It's November 26th, 6 p.m. right here, Town Office, Harvey Kelly Meeting Room. All in favor? Okay, and what is it, 6:32, I would say?
Yes, right on.
Wow, I can see. Take a motion to adjourn at 6:32.
I move we adjourn at 6:32.
Second.
Oh, okay, motion second table adjourn at 6:32. All in favor? All right, thank you, folks. And I'll get that on the agenda for the next meeting. I'll remind our agenda person before he takes off into the sunset and goes
Now, is
beach
that-
combing and his,
Is that the only change they're looking
Did you
at?
get my
yeah,
message?
that I'm aware of, yeah.
Yeah. What about the issue with Tina Lunt?
With what?
Tina Lunt's project, redefining?
It's all done.
Well, I know that is done. But the problem that came about because of the wording that, you know, this is gonna be major and this is the primary use and whatever.
Oh, is that all the? Oh, yeah, you gotta do, okay, yeah.
There was a change that was gonna.
It was over there.
Where the
Down the
trash,
wall.
Let me turn the
where
table.
the trash can is.
Okay, I get to go home and watch the Celtics.
Oh,
They start at 7. Perfect.
Yeah, I can come with this much, but before I was using it on the day, I said, yes, and that was too much. Yeah, that's too much. I said, you were told, you're right where you are right now. Yeah. Well, 5 times